Hey, welcome back. I'm Mary Jo, also known as Sojo, and this is my channel where I talk about all my quilty stitchy things. And this is the What Will I Make series, where I take some sort of pre-cut and make a quilt top out of it. So today I have this layer cake. Now this is called Leaflet, and it's from Robert Coffin. We'll just go through, take a look at some of all the different fabrics that's in there. I really like that purple in there. Reds, yellows, blues, purple. There's also purples in here. Where to show. So, I have my layer cake. I have some border and binding fabric. Have some background, and I even have backing fabric. So what am I going to make? Well, I'm going to make some pinwheels, make some half square triangles, turn them into pinwheels, and then make it disappear and turn it into a disappearing pinwheel. Now this is the disappearing pinwheel illusion from Missouri Star, and this is the block we're going to get from that pinwheel. And the center of this quilt top has this block, and it kind of goes around to make four, so it forms like a little block. And then you have all these other blocks that make it explode out. So what will I make? Well, I'm making the disappearing pinwheel illusion from Missouri Star Quilt Company. So I need to get started by cutting a bunch of my background. Okay, I cut my background into 40 10-inch squares. Now in a layer cake there is 42 10-inch squares. Now I did pull two of them out, and I'm not going to use these two. Now for the actual quilt you only need 36, but I'm going to do 4 more to make a pillow to go with it as well. So I'm just going to take a white square and a print square, put them on top. I'll throw a couple pins in. The pins aren't necessary, it's just something I like to do. And then when I take it to the sewing machine, I'll just sew 1/4 inch around all 4 sides, and I'll do that for all 40 pair of squares. Okay, I have all 40 of these sewn. So I had 1 print square, 1 white square, sewed them right sides together down all 4 sides. Just gonna take it, and now I'm just gonna cut these apart diagonally both ways. Cut that way. Turn it just a little bit. I'm going to cut it the other way diagonally. Alright, so these are going to be 4 half square triangles. Then I have to take them, square them up. Now this is the Clearly Perfect Slaughter Trimmer C. So I'm just going to trim it up, just putting that line there on the edge. And I'll cut the edges off here, the little corners, like the dog ears. So the last one. So I will have 4 of these half square triangles to square for the 40 blocks. So 40 times 4 would be 160 I have to square up. So I'm just going to keep doing this until it's all done. Okay, so we started with two 10-inch squares, a print one and a white one, and put those right sides together, sewed all four sides, and then cut them diagonally and trimmed them, and we got all these half square triangles. So now what I'm going to do with all those half square triangles is I need to press them. So eventually we'll be making these pinwheels. Now for these half square triangles here, I'm going to press all of them open. I know in Missouri Star's tutorial, they didn't, but I'm going to press these open because then when we start doing the disappearing, it's going to make easier for the bulkier seams. So I have to press all, I think there's 160 half square triangles, press all of them open. So that is what I'm going to do. Now as far as what size to trim these, I'm not going to give out sizes since it's not my pattern, but I will put Missouri Star's tutorial down in the description box, and you can watch that for the sizes. These half square triangles need to be trimmed. So I'm just going to continue to press all of these. And then eventually we'll sew them together with that pinwheel and cut them apart. I'll do these two real quick. So for trimming those, I use the clearly slotted perfect trimmers. But there are a million ways you can square up and trim your half square triangles. Okay, I'm just gonna keep pressing. Okay, so I have all of my half square triangles pressed. They're right there. Now when I was trying to record some of that of me pressing, my phone kept popping off the tripod holder area. So we'll see if I can edit all that together. Now I just need to make some pinwheels here. So this is what I'm making. So I just need 4 of these. So I do have these, they're all stacked up in groups of 4. So just taking my block, the light and the dark, take this, rotate it, and then take that, rotate it one time, take it where that, and rotate it one more time, and that'll make my pinwheel. So I'm going to pin all that together and do this for the whole stack. Okay, so I have all of these pinned, ready to go to the sewing machine to sew them into this pinwheel. Now this is where I think I'm going to end now, because it's actually taken me 3 days to get to this part. Not because it's complicated or anything, it's just life. Alright, so next time I'll be sewing the pinwheel all together, and we'll see if I get to cut then too. Alright, till next time. Bye.